Number 12, Harrison Gilmore. Number 21, Chad Martin. And number 23, Elijah Lewis.
To Somerset, New Jersey at Franklin High School for some Saturday afternoon basketball between your Franklin Warriors and the Watchung Hills Warriors. So a battle of the Warriors here tonight. Franklin coming in 5-4, coached by Tony Mento, and of course Watchung Hills coming in 8-3. Last year, a very impressive 25-5 start for Justin Salton, his 13th year as head coach of the Watchung Hill Warriors. So in typical COVID fashion, Franklin wins the toss and elects to take the ball. Underneath, foul underneath. First team foul for the Watchung Hills Warriors. Inbound from the baseline. Underneath to Snowden, kicks it out for three. Starts us off from downtown, Chris Mystery. Good start for the Warriors of Franklin. Watchung trying to spread it out the perimeter. Underneath, wide open, rejected! Slowing it down now for three. Just off the mark and out of bounds, but what a rejection. Great defense there by the Franklin High School boys here, coming off a win against Bridgewater on senior night. Last year, Watchung Hills, however, Somerset County Tournament finalists, North 2 Group 4 finalists. So they had themselves a very successful year, and now with an 8-3 record, look to get back into the county tournament. On a roll here, but it starts here on a Saturday on the HSG Network. Dave Sturgio bringing you all the action here. Howard Gaber on the controls with your up-to-the-minute live scoring up top. And down below, you can see my name there flashing right above the 6:25 mark, 35 mark. I can read. Trying to take it all the way to the basket. Fouled on the way there. Second foul already for Gillenwater. It's a big start there to get him in foul trouble right away. Gillenwater coming into this game just 3.3 points a game. Nice steal there by Franklin. Can't convert. Kicks it out for three. Milligan, deep one. Got it! A fast start for the Franklin Warriors. Kicks it back out for three. Just off the mark. Rebounded. Oh, deflected near Kuroda Grauer, but he's going to resume possession. 6-0 lead here. Nice feed underneath and another finish. Mystery again. 8-0 start for the Franklin Warriors. Great start for Tony Mento's boys here today. Playing inspired basketball, coming off a great win the other night. 3 is off the mark. This one will be deflected and finally recovered by Franklin, up 8. All the way off the glass, no go. Good hustle there by the Warriors of Franklin. Resetting now. 8-0 start. Unbelievable start to a game again. When you look at the stat sheet, you take a look at some of these key players for Watchung Hills, and you think that they're just going to give a hot start right away. Now a rebound by Watchung as they're going to take it the other way. Finds the open man, and the foul, and that one will go for a 3-point conversion. Fouled on the way up, makes the bucket. It's Chad Martini, the senior. He's averaging 20.6 points a game, so keep your eye on that kid. He's one of the ones with the rock in his hands at all times. That one will fall. Nice bounce there for Watchung Hills. It's 8-3 now, 4:54 to go and ticking away here in the first quarter of action. Trap defense there up top. Nowhere to go. All the way across the court's got a shooting hoop. Thought about it. Had a man underneath. It's going to stay with Franklin, deflected off the hands of a Watchung Hills player. Nice pass underneath, off the glass, no go. Offensive rebound attempt and no dice there. Watchung Hills taking it back the other way. That one. Brian Hopwood, that's a 2 actually. They're calling it a 2. I think he had his foot on the line there, but a 3 ball, that's a 3 ball, but that's no go. Rebounded by Franklin. All the way to the bucket, and the foul! Anthony Milligan. This is the fast start that Tony Mento's Franklin Warriors needed to get into this game. 10-5 lead. Zach Cohen checks in for Watchung Hills. Milligan will try to add to the bucket. Up and off. Nice drive, kicks it out. Still looking underneath. Tries to drive baseline. Nice move there, but a travel. Few too many steps there, Junior. Possession will go back to Franklin. Milligan calling the offense. Stops his dribble. Looking for the open man. They find it. Off to the corner. Kicks it back. Nice underneath slicing. Off the mark. Kuroda Grauer, no go. Good passing underneath. Rejected again. Can't convert, but good hustle on the rebound, but no. This one's going to go the other way. Great defense so far for the Franklin Warriors. And now a 3 ball up, 3 ball good. Just like that, Brian Hopwood again. This time it is a 3. 10-8 your score after an 8-0 run by the Franklin Warriors. The passes are there, they just got to hit the shots. Another deflected pass out of bounds. The inbound pass now, Kuroda Grauer. All the way across court to Mystery. Underneath to Snowden. Doesn't find anything there. All the way to the bucket. Very easy there for Trevor Bocock. We have ourselves a tie ball game just like that. Pass underneath, pass outside. 4-3, Mystery off the mark. Lead pass by himself with a hard foul, but prevents the basket. And that's Milligan with the hard defense there. Can't knock him for that. His first, team's second. Elijah Lewis will go to the line to shoot two. Misses the first. Makes the second. Watchung Hill Warriors have their first lead of the game, 11-10. Franklin came out like barn burners to start this game, but have let Watchung Hills creep all the way back, and now a steal, a clean steal, taking it the other way. Kicks it out. As they push it the other way. Tries to take it. No foul call there. Good defense. Chucks it across the court. Trying to set something up here. 1:32 to go here in the first. Pops the shot. No go. Rebound. Good effort. Off the glass. Still won't go. Isaiah Cotton with the rebound. Couldn't put it back. Another rejection there by Franklin. That's three. Off the glass and good. Isaiah Cotton finishing it off as he couldn't do before. A little revenge for himself. Off the glass again. Rebound Franklin. Franklin now up by one with a minute to go here in the first. Fast-paced first period. Not a lot of fouls. Just 5 between the two teams. Your scoring leader, Chris Mystery, with 5, along with Anthony Milligan with 5 for Franklin. 5 for Hopwood for Watchung Hills. 39 seconds, trying to set something up. Kuroda Grauer now. A lot of possession here. This is very reminiscent of trying to keep the high-powered offense off the field. This is trying to keep the ball away from Watchung Hills. Nowhere to go with that one. Ill-advised pass, picked off by Watchung. They'll go the other way. One-on-one, kicks it out for three. Here comes a cutting man, off the mark. 2 seconds left. Chucks it up, off the mark. And just like that, the Franklin Warriors lead the Watchung Hills Warriors 12-11 after 1. As we stay here, a very fast-paced first quarter. Like I said, not a lot of foul calls. Good shooting from both teams. Great defense by the Franklin Warriors. 3 blocked shots there in the first quarter. May have missed one, I'm not sure. But overall, you know, coming into a game like this, you fully expect Watchung Hills to start fast under Coach Justin Salton. The assistant coaches, as we have the time for Watchung Hills, Ryan Liu, Isaiah Davenport, Brian Hardy, and Travis Zilg. Managers Katia Cage, Sam Grossberg. The volunteer managers, Jason Denberg and Dougie Mitchell. A very successful 2021 for Watchung Hills. But coming into this one, they're trying to get into that tournament with a little bit of positivity. And the Franklin Warriors are looking to spoil that. As we begin the second quarter of action. Something to also note, there was no timeouts called in the first. So despite the 8-0 run that the Franklin Warriors went on, no panic out of Justin Salton. Letting his boys come all the way back and now just trail by 1 as we start the second period.
His second, team's third. Checking into the game for Franklin Warriors, number 2, Ikema Aluwa.
Franklin Warriors will take over. Got to take advantage of those miscues. Watchung Hills doesn't make a lot of them. 8-3 season, as I said, having a successful 2021. Despite all the complications in high school sports, we're glad to have it. There's about 30 parents in the crowd here today, socially distanced, of course. It's good to see. Milligan now kicks it out as they look for something underneath, setting around the perimeter. Nice give and go there. Set back, had the chance, did not take it. Another pass inside, kicks it out. Kuroda Grauer still looking. That one's picked off, going the other way. One pass too many, but a good follow-up. That's going to be Elijah Lewis on a good follow-up as Watchung Hills regains the lead 13-12 here early in the second. Baseline coming underneath. Contact underneath, no call. That one will be put in. Chad Martini, we mentioned him before. If he gets going, be careful. 15-12 now. The lead is 3 for Watchung Hills. The Watchung Hill boys making some noise on the outside, on the bench. Definitely gets distracting quite quick. Kicks it out. Still can't find that shot. Finally, Kuroda Grauer kicks it back out for 3. Nope, won't take it. They're looking for that open shot. It's just not you're just not finding a man. Great defense by Watchung Hills. They are swarming around that ball. Foul there on Watchung Hills. That's Trevor Bocock with the Josh Mingledorf getting his first action. And our first timeout taken, I believe that was by Franklin. 30-second timeout. So far, so good for the Watchung Hills Warriors here in the second as they've taken the lead here by 3. Just to showcase a couple of their boys, their captains this year, Trevor Bocock and then Chad Martini are the captains of this team. Definitely both having successful seasons. Martini leads their scoring. Actually, no, it's Elijah Lewis leads their scoring by 0.2. He averages 20.8 a game as Martini averages 20.6. So those are your go-to guys for Watchung, and I'm relatively sure Tony Mento in prep for this game said to keep their eye on those guys as we come back from the timeout. Franklin will get the ball. They've handled possession rather well. They just can't find that open shot that they're looking for. Another miscue on it. No pick set there. Crossway to Milligan. Over to Alua. Oh, had a chance, no go. Fast break time. That's a rejection, folks, no foul. Right off the backboard. And out of bounds, Franklin will get it back. So with 4:56 to go here in the second, some lucky breaks for the Franklin Warriors. Got to take advantage of those, though. You got to start sinking some buckets against the high-powered offense of Watchung Hills. Grauer with a lead pass to the outside. Now swinging it around the perimeter. Nice floater. Nope, won't go. That will stay with Franklin. Inbound pass coming from the side. Got the three, got the opportunity, won't go. Had the open look finally. Can't cash in as Watchung Hills takes it the other way for three. That will not go. Rebound by Watchung Hills, keeping it on their side of the court. Swinging it around the outside. Oh, that one won't go.
Franklin's foul will be on number 21, Anthony Milligan. It's his second. Team's fifth. Shooting two, Elijah Lewis. Checking the game for Franklin, number 23, Bryson Henry.
Rebounded by Franklin, and now fouled, I believe. Trevor Bokach with the foul. Cam Bright checks in for Watchung Hills. Thought about a deep three. Decides to let it float. Rebounded by the big man underneath. Odd man rush. He'll put it in off the glass. 18-12. The lead is 6 now for Watchung Hills. I have this sense and this feeling that the shots are there. They're just not pulling the trigger on some of them. Rejected big time underneath. Elijah Lewis all ball on that one. Mike Williams checking in as Isaiah Cotton will get a breather. Long pass across. Franklin moving pretty well without the ball. It's just the defense has been swarming. There's a jump shot. Won't go. Rebound. He deflects it off of the Watchung Hills player. Good call by the ref on the sideline there to make that call. Baseline's view was obstructed. So from the baseline, Franklin will inbound again. Another long pass by Grauer. He finds these long passes across. Good vision. Two minutes, 34 seconds to go as we tick away here in the first half. Fast-paced first half. Not a lot of, just one timeout called between the two teams. Kicks it out. Had a man. Didn't pull the trigger again this time. And that one, he'll walk. Traveling violation. Not sure who made that call faster, either the referee or Coach Salton. money. Nope. Had the open look. Was not cashed in. Franklin pushes the other way. Got to get back to the scoring here. Franklin's been shut down for a while. That's a long three. Off the mark, no go. Rebound and great hustle there. It won't go again. The shots are not falling for the Warriors of Franklin. That one's up. That one won't fall as well. Minute 30 to go here in the first half. Nice all the way. Nope, won't go. Nice tip in. Josh Mingledorf with a great tip in. 18-14, the lead is 4. Mingledorf also called for a delay of game. So the inbound comes in. Minute 17 to go. Ticking away. Good pass off to Martini. Martini making his way. He's got the height, that's for sure. Won't pull the trigger on a three. He will. It's up. It's off the mark. Rebound in Franklin. 55 seconds to go. Down by 4. Kicks it out. 3 ball up. Off the mark. Big hustle there. Franklin's ball, and I don't know, I'm not sure if Mingledorf knows that because by the looks of it, he was very disappointed with himself, but I think he just had a hand on it, trying to bring down the rebound and did not. Kuroda Grauer will inbound. Looking for something, up and over. Now that foul was called. It looked like the referee was about to call a travel, but did not. Little confusion here, but Franklin will get the ball underneath. Inbound from the baseline. Nice cut underneath. Can't put it in again. The shot percentage for Franklin Warriors, it has to be low. I mean, they're missing on every single attempt. The shots are there, they're just not falling. 16 seconds to go. Smothering defense by Ikena Alua. Too much contact. 14 seconds to go. We'll find out what Watchung Hills does. Taken away. Tried to find a man underneath. 1 second to go. We're going to have a Hail Mary here situation, you would assume. There won't be contested, so let it go. I would have not let that go. It won't go. And we have reached the half. Watchung Hills leading the Franklin Warriors 18-14, and we'll be back with the second half of action in just a couple minutes. Welcome back to the second half of action here from Somerset as your Franklin Warriors trail the Watchung Hills Warriors 18-14 as we start the third quarter. Looking at the half, Elijah Lewis. The lead is now back up to 6. Nice crossover there. Had a chance to shoot it, didn't pull the trigger. Milligan off the glass, too hard. Good pass underneath again, off the glass, good again. Elijah Lewis one more time. The lead is 8. Chad Martini picks up the foul. He was guarding Cam Snowden as they tried to get it to the big man underneath. Fouled on the way up. Isaiah Cotton will go to the line. Martini picks up another foul, so something to monitor as he picks up his second. Got to make these count. That one won't find it. That one's off again. That's 2 missed free throws there. 2 buckets that Franklin could have desperately needed. Nice underneath. 24-14, a timeout Franklin. Tony Mento has seen enough. Here to start us, now down 10. Trevor Bokach with the bucket there. 30-second timeout as Mento tries to get his boys back in focus. One could wonder, there's a bunch of halftime adjustments that you make, but you can't adjust for fast breaks and you gotta hit your shots. Franklin is not finding the bottom of the bucket at all. They haven't scored in quite some time, have you? And we're dating back to the first half of basketball here in Somerset. As we resume from the 30-second timeout, not the ideal start here, but they'll try to regroup after the timeout, see if Mento could shake the, halftime jitters. I mean, they're just coming out the half. You would think they'd be full of steam. So let's see if they can pick up the pace here. 6:14 to go here in the third. Good swarming defense by Watchung Hills. They've been all over the ball. Long pass across. Trying to cut. Underneath. Milligan. That ball hit the baseline. It'll go to Watchung. Up 10 now. They have come out the second half. Wide open 3-ball. Off the mark, won't go. Rebounded. Good hustle there by Snowden. Kicks it back out. His passes are a little ill-advised. Snowden now using the body off the glass, and there we go. Cam Snowden. (24-16) the lead now for Watchung Hills. Early second half. We're here in the third period. They're going to get mingled off there for a reach. Zach Cohen checks back in. Watchung to inbound from the baseline. Way up top, looked at a 3, didn't take it. The fouls are starting to come in bunches. Milligan called. He was on the way up, so 2 shots will be taken here by Elijah Lewis, who's having himself a fine day with 8 points here, representing 1/3 of the scoring. Makes both. The lead back now up to 10. Good cut to the basket, but that's going to be all ball. Good putback, no go. Still a loose ball, finally regained by Watchung Hills. 3-on-1 break. They can't capitalize. Good defense by the Franklin Warriors. Ball is still in bounds. Still a loose one. Finally regrouped by Watchung Hills as they reset. Good effort by both squads there, trying to get that loose ball. And now one too many steps before the ball hit the court. Brian Hopwood called for the travel. Franklin needs an answer offensively. They're playing decent defense. Got to start cashing in. Milligan now all the way. Rejected from behind. Another loose ball. This time recovered by Mingledolf. Kuroda Grauer puts it in. All the way. That was too easy, folks. That was Trevor Bocach again. Foul underneath of the foul. Cam Snowden when you need it the most. Trying to convert on the end one here. Snowden once again having himself a decent day. 4 points just, but I'm telling you, the presence alone. Off the mark again. Now, Franklin Warriors trail by 8. 3:27 to go here in the third. Picked off. The pockets are picked by Kuroda Grauer. Finds Mingledolf. Off the glass and good. The lead is now just 6. Momentum is a funny thing. Off the foot of the Watchung Hills Warriors. That will go back to Franklin. Pushing the pace here. The crowd getting into it. Looking for that open shot. Mingledolf. Baseline pass underneath to Snowden. Snowden stripped. That one will fall. 30-22. The lead is 8 again. Great effort, but no fall again. Look at that. Luckily, a ill-advised shot attempt. That looked too easy again. You got to put a body on him. 3 ball, way deep from another area code, no go. Wide open Lewis pumps the brakes and puts one off the glass. Lewis again as the lead goes back up to 10. Kuroda Grauer fouled on the way up. Makes so. I almost called that prematurely. That one rims out. Lead is 10 here with 2:08 to go here in the third. Can't make that one either. These are pivotal. Free throws and field goal percentage down today for the Franklin Warriors. Too many steps. McKenna Alua checks back in for the Warriors of Franklin. Nice pass underneath. Snowden trying to back his way in. Fadeaway jumper. Won't fall. Hits the front of the iron. Finding a pass. Oh, had the 3 look. Bang! Right in his face. Trevor Bocach again. The lead is now 13. Another intercepted pass. He's going to split the defenders all the way off the glass and good. And just like that, the lead is 15. Timeout Franklin. Tony Mento has to regroup his boys here. It's one thing to play defense, but their shots are not falling. And we'll go to break, and when we come back, we'll be joined with the rest of the third quarter. And we're back after the full timeout. Let's see if Tony Mento's boys regrouped a little bit, as now the lead is 15. It's gotten away from them just a little bit. Franklin not doing themselves any favors. A lot of missed shots. They're not hitting their free throws. So a lot of miscues there for the Warriors of Franklin, as we have 2 Warriors doing head-to-head battle here today on Saturday afternoon. We want to thank you guys for joining us here on the HSG Network. Dave Sturcio alongside Howard Gaber on controls. And Kuroda Grauer answers after the timeout with a bucket of his own. Watchung Hills now, 41 seconds to go, third quarter. Good defense there by Franklin. 3-second violation underneath. That looks like Chad Martini in the paint, just a little too long. 30 seconds, you would assume that Franklin holds on to this one for the last shot. See if they can make some noise as the third quarter comes to a close. 20 seconds to go. Kuroda Grauer setting something up, waiting for instructions from Coach Mento. Eight seconds. Kuroda Grauer looks to take this himself. 5 seconds. Kicks it out for 3. Oh, that one's deflected. You got to chuck that one up. It will not go. The third quarter ends. 37-24 lead in favor of Watchung Hills, up by 13. Here as we enter the fourth period, the Franklin Warriors have definitely given it their all as far as defensively is concerned, but again, a lot of missed shots has been the story. As we look at the stats for Watchung Hills, their leading scorer is Elijah Lewis, who averages 20.8 a game, so this is no surprise. He's got 12. Brian Hopwood with 11. He hit that big 3 earlier. Shifting on over to the Franklin side, the leading scorer for the Franklin Warriors. They're evening it out. Just a 5-point for Chris Mystery is the leading scorer. Just 24 points through 3 quarters. So that is the story of the day, as their shots are not falling. Oh, Milligan with 5 too. He is the co-leader of scoring with Chris Mystery. Nobody in any kind of foul trouble except for Anthony Milligan, who just mentioned has 3 fouls going into the fourth. So We'll see if the Franklin Warriors have a response. Down 13, it's going to take a lot. The team fouls, Watchung Hills with 4, Franklin with 2. Franklin down to their last 2 timeouts, however. You want to keep that in mind as they try to make a push here in the fourth quarter. The inbound pass from Watchung Hills. So we resume, and we are down to the final 8 minutes of play. Barring any kind of comeback, might see some OT. Never know. Good defense, good swarming defense by Franklin. Nowhere to go with that ball. Finally underneath. He's been under there a while. Off the iron, no good. As they push it the other way. Again, they're going to have to increase the pace. 3 ball up. Off the mark. Nobody there for a rebound as they reset. Had a chance for a 3. And now Lewis will reset again. Milligan on Lewis. Traveling violation there. Too many steps taken. Something's got to give for the Franklin Warriors to get going here, and maybe just that traveling call can spark something. Kuroda Grauer with an opportunity one-on-one, had a shot, did not take it. Some ill-advised passing on the baseline, but there you finally recovered. A traveling call there on Milligan. Chris Mistry checking back in. Milligan definitely did not agree with the traveling call. Whenever you see a player demonstrate what he just did, that means he probably doesn't agree with the call. Lewis with the ball now, trying to circle around the perimeter, looking for something underneath. Back to Lewis. Some stamina on these Watchung Hills boys. A lot of movement without the ball. Lewis now taking it himself, posts up the shot, no go. Rebounded by Milligan. Milligan would throw a touchdown pass. Attempt all the way off the glass and good. Isaiah Cotton. The lead is now 11. That ball is fumbled underneath. That's a lot of contact underneath, but it looks like foul will go on Mistry. It's actually a mystery on how that one was called, but I digress. I don't know about this call here. I didn't see an attempted shot to send him to the line, but he will make the first one. Rebounded there. Down 12. Nice move. Isaiah Cotton with the bold strategy, but now nobody at home. Got a foul called there on Anthony Milligan. Got an intentional foul call. Milligan's 4th foul, so he's got to be careful as Watchung Hills improves to a 10-point lead now. Makes the first. So I believe this is 2 shots and the ball. So similar to a technical foul. He'll make the second. Watchung Hills now with a 40-28 lead. 12 points separate the two. Lewis with 14 now, continuing his big day. As the Watchung Hills Warriors are trying to finish 9-3 heading into the tournament. What a behind-the-back pass that was. Good save and effort. Won't go. That one will fall. That credit might go to, if I'm not mistaken, that might go to Isaiah Cotton. Yep, it will go to Isaiah Cotton. That one's off the mark. Rebounded by Franklin, down 10. Got to make a push. There's the push, a chance. Off the mark. Rebounded. Franklin keeps possession. No call there. That one was just stripped. Lewis, I don't know what that was. Lewis looking for something. Got to start putting up some shots. Crow to Growler off the glass won't go. Like we said before, the field goal percentage is definitely low. Kenna Alua picks up the foul, his third of the day. Team's fifth foul, so that one will actually come off the side. Cam Snowden checks back in. Need that size underneath for sure. The lead is 10. 4:14 to go and ticking away here for Franklin. Three ball up. Three ball good. Brian Hopwood. The lead is 13. Mystery finding Snowden underneath. Rejected underneath. Will stay. A little frustration settling in now for Franklin. Even when they're finding the shots, they're just not executing. Milligan in there with 4 fouls. Nice move to the basket. He'll flush that one home. 43-32. The lead is 11. 3:36 to go. Moving it around the perimeter, keep playing a little bit of keep away here. Lewis had a chance, doesn't take it. Keeping possession all the way across. This possession is just hot potato. Finally up and good. Hopwood again. 14 for him. I'm sorry, 17 for him. Foul underneath. The lead is 14 with 2:54 to go. And barring any kind of miracle here, the Franklin Warriors just haven't found the net enough for this one to be competitive towards the end. 2:54 to go. We'll go to break, and when we come back, the conclusion of this Saturday afternoon basketball game. Thank you to the Franklin Warrior girls there on some effort. Regardless of the score, they're still happy. 46-32, the lead is 14 for the Watchung Hill Warriors. As they return to the court, this will be a baseline inbound. As the DJ continues to pump music. Don't worry, though. We won't give out the song title or artist, so we're not kicked off online. Mystery with it now. They have to have some buckets in bunches. And that one's picked off. Going the opposite way. Actually, he gets his feet planted. Offensive foul going the other way. Fourth foul for Bokach. Every possession counts now for the Franklin Warriors. They got to cash in. Kuroda Grauer kicks it back out. Mystery for three. Won't go. Rebounded. It's a little deflating there on that rebound. You felt the air just get taken out of the Franklin Warriors' sail. But the defense will continue to play. Lewis, baseline, kicking it out up top. He's going to take that three. That won't fall. Loose ball up, rebounded by Lewis. And a timeout with 2 minutes exactly with a 14-point lead. I guess they took that timeout for possession purposes. 30-second timeout by Watchung Hills as they try to finish their year at 9-3. With a win here, they would be 9-3 heading into the county tournament. Conference tournament, rather. County conference, it's all in the same. The Franklin Warriors, if they drop this one, which all signs pointing to they might, will finish the season 5-5 under Tony Mento. Last year they finished 15-13, so unable to finish over 500 in this 2021 season. Again, all the complications that these guys have dealt with throughout the season. Kudos to them for getting through the season. You know, COVID-19 free and taking all the necessary protocols to ensure that these seniors get their last games here in Franklin, as this might be the last game that you see on this court. The inbound all the way. Isaiah Cotton. No fouls here. Wide open under the basket, flushing it home. Martini with the first dunk of the game. 48-34, the lead is 14 now with 1:35 to go. Big swarming defense, that one will go Watchung's way. A long pass, nobody's home. Flushes it home. Elijah Lewis. Had a chance at a three ball, won't take it. Will take it to the rack instead. Ikenna Alua finishes that one. 50-36, the lead is back up to 14. Back down to 14. 1:09 to go. And it looks to me that the white flag might be raised here by Franklin. No foul attempts. Down 14 as they kick this one around. Underneath, nobody home. Zach Cohen adds himself to the stat sheet. 37 seconds to go. So the Franklin Warriors will finish 500 for this 2021 season as they head into the conference tournament as a 7 seed, if I'm not mistaken. And they will be taking on Rutgers Prep in the first round. And last time they faced each other, Franklin did give Rutgers Prep a run for their money, so anything is possible. Rutgers Prep will host that one on Tuesday night. And the next time you hear the HSG Network will be here on Monday night for the girls and their tournament efforts. But with the final score, Watchung Hills on this Saturday afternoon takes care of business, 52-36 over the Franklin Warriors. Thank you guys for joining us on behalf of Dave Sturcio and Howard Gabriel.